shade gone, she's a shade in her head. She's a shade, but I doubt it. That's all right.
As if it had never been. We were not long together.
One morning as I was sitting, stitching by the open window, she burst in and flew at me.
Give her up, I swore I'll most
Her photographs were kind to her. Seeing her now for the first time, full length and in the flesh, I understood why he preferred me.
We were not long together when she smelled the rat. Give up that whore, she said, or I'll cut my throat. Bother, so help me God. I knew she could have no proof, so I told her I did not know what she was talking
about. I said, stitching away. Someone yours? Give up to whom? I smell you off him, she screamed. He stinks of bitch.
No shadow of proof was forthcoming. There was no denying that he continued as assiduous as ever.
This is a complaint, I said, if I didn't continue,
how could
there was someone else loving her as I did.
Parting words, as he could testify he is still living and has not forgotten coming and going on the earth, letting people in, showing people out, were to the effect that she would settle my hash. I confess this did alarm me a little at the
She was not
time.
convinced I might have known. I smell her off you, she kept saying. There was no answer to this, so I took her in my arms and swore I could not live without her. I meant it, what is more, yes, I am sure I did. She did not repulse me.
Judging by my astonishment when one fine morning as I was sitting stricken in the morning room, he slunk in, fell on his knees before me, buried his face in my lap and confessed.
She put a bloodhound on me, but
Why
I
don't you get out? I said when he started moaning.
He was glad of the extra money.
There's obviously nothing between you anymore. Or is there?
What a male.
Anything between us, he said. What do you take me for? A something machine? Of course, with him no danger of the spiritual thing. Well, then why don't you get out? I said. I sometimes wonder if you were not living with her for her money.
Next thing was the scene between them. I can't have her crashing in here. She said threatening to take my life. I must have looked incredibly.
I was doing my nails.
Ask your scheme, she said, if you don't believe me. But she threatened to take her own, I said. Not yours, she said. No. I said hers. We had fun trying to work this out.
I know what torture you must be going through, she said, and I dropped in to say I bear you no ill feeling.
She was looking more and more.
I rang for Erskine.
When
he came again,
adulterers take warning, never admit.
He went on about why he had to tell her, too risky and so on. That meant he had gone back to her, back to that.
Like a flunky.
He went on and on. I could hear her.
I saw her again. She knew she was looking wretched. Some fool cutting grass. A little rush, then another.
I stopped
the problem
him.
is that
I
I no
might
revival of
feel
intimacy was involved. I knew
but
I
not much
couldn't.
stomach
So
for
I took her
leavings
in my arms and
either.
told her I could not
He
go on
thought
living
that
without her.
over.
I don't believe I could have. At home, all heart to heart, no leave for mine arms.
Me tell me what you carry on as before.
I am indeed, I said. I am indeed. God, but vermin women, thanks to you, angel, I said. Finally, it was all human loss. I simply could no longer. I simply could no longer. I simply could no longer. I simply
stricken for weeks.
I simply could no longer. I simply
on the way back,
no
I
longer.
I made a bundle of his things and burnt them. It was November and the bonfire was going. All night I smelled them smouldering. To say
When verses change, I actually thank God. I thought it is done, it is said, now all is going on.
Mercy, time still hangs out the
to say I am not disappointed. No, I am. I had anticipated something better, more restful.
Down, all going down into the darkness, I thought, after all, at last I was right, after all, thank God, when first this changed.
Less confused, less confusing. At the same time, I prefer this to the other thing. Definitely. There are endurable moments.
I thought,
when you go out, and I go out, someday you'll tire of me and go out for good.
Hellish half-lives.
peace, yes? I suppose a kind of peace and all that pain, as if never been.
Give me up as a bad job. Go away and start poking and pecking at someone else. On the other hand...
Get off me! Get off me!
Willpower must come. There is no future in this.
On the other hand, things may disimprove. There is that danger.
Well, of course, I know now.
I do not tell the truth. That is, someday, somehow, I may myself the truth of the laws, and there will be no more light at all on the truth.
You might get angry and blaze me clean out of my wits, mightn't you?
I know now all that was just play and all this. When will all this?
Is that it?
Mightn't you?
All this. When will all this be just play?
I can do nothing for anyone anymore. So it must be something I have to say, and my work still.
But I doubt it. It would not be like you somehow. You must know I'm doing my best, or don't you?
Perhaps they become friends. Perhaps sorrow has brought them together.
No doubt I made the same mistake as when it was the sun that shone, of looking for sense where possibly there is none.
Perhaps they meet and sit over a cup of that green tea they both so long without milk or sugar, not even a squeeze of lemon.
Are you listening to me? Is anyone bothering about me at all?
Not even a squeeze.
There's something I should do with my face other than utter weep.
My taboo, I wonder. Not necessarily. Now that all the danger is averted. Well, that poor creature. I can hear her. That poor creature.
Why will my tongue swallow it, spit it out? Will that placate you? Mine works still, to be sure.
Meet and sit now in the one dear place, now in the other, and sorrow together and share happy memories.
That poor creature who tried to seduce you. Oh, whatever became of her, do you suppose? I can hear her, poor thing.
Personally, I always prefer Lipton's.
All that falling from the beginning on empty air, no one asking me for anything at all, nothing they asked me.
Well, they might even feel sorry for me if they could see me, but never so sorry as I for them.
Oh, come on.
Kissing their sour kisses.
I pity them in any case. Yes, compare their lot with mine. Have a blessing.
Don't mind what happens.
Pity them.
What do you do when you go out? Shift!
Am I hiding something? Have I lost?
Jenny's, I fancy, though she lived like a pig.
It's like dragging a great roller on a scorching day. The strain to get it moving. Momentum coming. Kill it and strain again.
Have I lost the thing you want? I go out. I go.
And you, perhaps pitying me, thinking, a poor thing, she needs rest.
Perhaps you think there's somewhere in the sun.
Why go down? Why not?
Perhaps you said he's somewhere by the window, hands folded in the lap, gazing down out over the olive.
Why not keep on glaring at me without ceasing? I might start to rave. Bring it up again, Paul.
No.
Gazing down out over the olives and the sea, wondering, what can be keeping him? Throwing cold shadows stealing over everything, creeping. Yes.
To think we were never together?
Am I not perhaps a little unhinged already?
Poor creature, poor creature.
Never woke together on a May morning. The first to wake the other two, and then a little ding it.
Then it is, yes, at the pinch too. One was out. No, that does not seem to be quite either.
I say, am I not perhaps a little changed already? Just a little. I doubt it.
Very
Silence and darkness were all I craved. Well, I get a certain amount of both. Being one, perhaps, it is more wickedness.
Little dinghy on the river, I resting on my oars, they lolling on air pillars in the stern, sheets drifting. Such fantasy.
Helicopter.
Shade gone in the head. Just a shade. I doubt it.
We were not civilized!
Dying for dark and darker the worse. Strange.
Such fantasies then now.
I doubt it.
Yes, the whole thing there, all there staring you in the face. You will see it. Get off me!
And now that you are mere eyes just looking at me and my face on and off.
We're a play with me. Get off me, yes.
Looking for something in my face and truth in my eye. Not even more. Mere eye, no mind, opening and shutting on me. Am I as much as